journey started for us in mid-2020 when we had the big task of digitizing the domestic files. We started with over 18,000 companies, and then we moved on to digitizing the business names, overseas, and LLPs.
The public will interact with the registry online through the online business registry system, and the staff will also interact with the client through the system.
Now just having to validate the information that the public is submitting to the registry farm monitor, it was hard for them to grasp that concept, but when they realized the beauty of having to just sit at your desk, have all the information in front of you, and quickly answer the client as opposed to taking days and being bombarded with questions from the public. When will I get a response? And they can easily and quickly respond to our requests because the information is stored right on their desktop.
What we're trying to create here is the vital statistics registry for companies. Everything that happens to that company is registered on the register. And therefore, if you want to know something about a company, you come to the register.
We have to do this registration so that we can have a unique number. Your business entity would have a unique number. And not only that, the country, we as a country will be able to know exactly how many business names are active, still doing business, how many companies, how many overseas. So that in all is what we're heading towards. The system, it's all about data. That's something that I have learned throughout this project. So it basically makes it easier for the public to register a business name. No need to be signing any documents or uploading. Everything is within this system. And the system will actually be able to, you will be able to do all the functionalities of registering a business, changing all the functionalities of a company. You will have to have a valid social security card where you will be granted access to the system by logging on and using your social security number and your name. Our system will in turn contact the system. We have an API with Social Security, and right there we would actually know the validity of if you are who you claim you are. Once you get your password, then you log in and you could actually choose the services that you want.
We will no longer be printing certificates. The system will be producing electronic certificates that can be validated via the system, either through a QR code that you can scan with your mobile device, or you can access the public side of the system, meaning that you don't need to register in the system. You can easily just go to the domain and enter a company name or number, and the system will show you whether or not that entity is indeed registered with us and what the status of that entity is. Our partners are all those starting up business entities such as the municipalities, the Belize Tax Service, Social Security Board, the financial sector, the banks, insurance, regulators such as FIU. These are all entities, the Belize Chamber of Commerce that represents the private sector. If we truly want to deliver on the one-stop shop concept for the country, we all need to work together to achieve that big vision.
By implementing this online business registry, we're actually going to move Belize light speed ahead in terms of where we want to be, in terms of ensuring that international investors will look upon Belize favorably in the environment that we're trying to create here. By having businesses that are thriving and growing and creating regulatory certainty for them, it achieves the government's other objective of poverty reduction. By creating jobs, people can start doing things for themselves, and that generates more economic activity and the economy grows. Thriving private sector is important to the economic well-being of a country. So any government that is concerned about the economic well-being of its country will try to do things to ensure that businesses thrive and prosper.